It's hard sometimes when you just feel alone. It's hard sometimes when you are in that dark place and you feel no one cares about you. The first thing you've got to realize is that you've got to love yourself. It's all about self-love. Start understanding that if you're gonna do something with your own life, then you've got to fall in love with yourself again. Stop self-hating yourself. Do something that gonna make you a better person and make an impact in this world. Although we know that life is short, it's so very short like many people in this world. They didn't realize that tomorrow they're gonna be diagnosed with the cancer. They thought that tomorrow's gonna be waiting for them, but they did not even wake up. They did not even wake up. But you are still living, you are still breathing, you are still walking, you are still moving. And now what do you have to do? How are you gonna proceed your life? How are you gonna move forward and make an impact in this world? Many people waiting for somebody else to decide what they're gonna do in their life. Don't wait for somebody to tell you what you're gonna do in your life. Stop waiting for someone to make your life better. You only have to make your life better. You only have to focus on yourself. Now, I'm not saying forget the rest of the people. I'm not saying forget the rest of the people. But I'm telling you to get rid of things that are not making you strong. I'm telling you to get rid of people that are not making you better, people that are not making you happy. Things and people that are not giving you the strength to live the life that you have been given. Don't you give up on life. Don't you give up on life. Because once your life is over, you can't come back. Leave your mark. Leave your mark in this world. Help someone. Help someone when they're down. Make an aid and make an impact in this world that we're living today. Give somebody aid and assistance. Maybe one day when you are at the greatest hour in your life and at the darkest time of your life, someone will lift you up. Someone will help you up. Someone will give you aid and assistance. Help people. Leave your mark before you leave the world. Leave your mark before you leave the world. Stop worrying about yesterday. Because whenever you have to do yesterday, won't come back to look for you. Stop worrying about tomorrow, because tomorrow has already made up its mind. Tomorrow has already made up its mind. It's not gonna wait to take a signature from you. But you have this moment, and you have this chance, and you have this day, you have this week, you have this month, you have this year in your lifetime. What are you gonna do about a life that you have been given? Life is not a show, life is not a game. As many people say, life is not a game. Life is living, life is improving, life is making difference every day and every hour. Life is moving. Life is making some progress. You don't have to repeat the same 5 years you lived, the same failed time you had. You don't have to repeat it again and again and again. Should stop the ways that didn't work out, the places that didn't help you, the people that stayed against you. You should get rid of those people. Some people said that I have not been awarded for the qualities by the qualities that God had awarded to successful people, but let me tell you what. What about the other people out there who can't work? What about the other people out there who can't talk? What about the people who are now laying in hospitals beds? They're not even expecting any cure for the illnesses. There is no cure for the illnesses that are facing and struggling in hospital. But you are healthy and you are breathing and you are in your home, you are in your bed. What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna live the same life? Are you gonna blame your father because he is from a poor community, because he didn't bought a nice home for you, because he didn't have a car before? Are you gonna blame your mother because of what she did in the past? Are you gonna blame your family? Are you gonna blame your country because your country is underdeveloping country? Are you gonna blame the environment? Are you gonna blame the government? Are you gonna blame your sisters, brothers, your friends? Are you gonna blame your manager? Are you gonna blame your organization? You've got to stop blaming people, and you've got to focus on yourself. You've got to work hard on yourself. These successful people are not different than you. The people who succeeded in this world that we're living today, and we see many people every day talking to us and telling us the way they followed, telling us what they did, so they became successful. And we are still blaming other people. We are still blaming the circumstances, blaming the environment. Should stop that. Should work every day on our lives. This is what we get. This is the real education. Real education is what you get every day in your lifetime, and what you learn every day in your lifetime. Learn new things, make new difference in your personality. Don't live like the 5 years past. Don't live like the 5 years that pass in your life. You got to turn it around. You've got to change yourself, and your life will never be the same because you decide to choose this way. Life will never be the same because you came this way, because you make a difference in the world. Make some difference before you die. Many people have many ideas, have many talented experiment and experiences in their life. They have more thoughts, but they are keeping them in their mind. They are keeping all those thoughts and ideas and good things in their mind. They aren't putting them into practice. These people will die. And imagine the normal and usual thing is that if you are dying at the end of your life, that your family members, your friends, your relatives staying around your bed and telling you great things you have done, great things you have left, great legacy you have left for your children, for your family. This is the usual and normal thing, but imagine if you are dying in only the ghosts of your dreams and goals and ideas and experiments are just looking at you with a frown, large, angry eyes, and telling you that we have come to you in this life. And the only one who could give us life is you, but you are dying right now, and that is not our problem. The problem is we will die with you forever. If you just put us in this life into practice, we could have turned your life around. We could have turned the life of many people around. We could have touched many lives in this world, but because you are not brave enough, now we are dying with you forever. So ladies and gentlemen, you should work hard. You shouldn't keep your thoughts in your mind in a cage, in a prison. You should get them out. You should try new challenges in life. You should do that in your life. You should be brave. You should risk. If you are not willing to risk, you cannot grow. And if you cannot grow, you cannot become your best. If you cannot become your best, you cannot be happy. And if you cannot be happy, then what else you're living for? You're not living a life that you deserve. A life that your family can be proud of. A life that if you take a look around you, you'll find people will say we are proud of you and we are glad to have you. A life that if you go to a meeting, to a presentation, or to anything, that people will respect you and say this guy is good guy, and we are very glad to be with you. It's our profound honor to meet such incredible people like you. Guys, this life is not a game. I told you before many times, it's not a game. People many times told us from we are children that life is a game. No, it's not a game. Life is a test. No, it's not a test. Life is a real living. Life is a real improving, making new things every day, making new differences in your life. I have nothing to say more. Thank you so much for watching, being on the channel of Hani from BNF. Thank you so much.